In a village far away, where stories were passed down through the generations, there lived a humble hunter. His life was simple. Every day, he would go into the forest, hunt for food, and return home. But one morning, something happened that would change everything. It started like any other day. The hunter walked into the forest, his bow in hand. But today was different. He heard something strange music, soft and slow, coming from deep in the trees. Dum, 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 dum. Curious, he crept closer, following the sound. As he moved through the trees, he reached a clearing and saw something that made his heart race. There, in the middle of the clearing, was a tortoise. But this was no ordinary tortoise. It wasn't moving slowly or hiding in its shell. No, this tortoise was dancing. Slowly, gracefully, it spun and swayed with the music. Its shell shone brightly in the sunlight as it moved. And as it danced, it sang in a deep voice. Asem empinipa, na nipa na psm. Trouble does not look for man. It is man who looks for trouble. The hunter's eyes widened in shock. A tortoise, dancing and singing. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. He had to tell someone. Without wasting another moment, the hunter rushed back to the village. He ran straight to the chief's palace, out of breath. Nana, you won't believe it. I saw a tortoise, dancing and singing like a person. The chief stared at him, confused. Are you out of your mind? A tortoise that dances. Show me this miracle. The next morning, the entire village gathered. Drummers beat their drums, children ran through the streets, and everyone waited to see the miracle. The tortoise was placed in the center of the square, and the crowd grew silent, waiting for it to dance. But the tortoise did nothing. It sat still like any other tortoise. The music stopped. The tortoise didn't move. The chief grew angry. You dare lie to me? You bring shame to this village. If this tortoise doesn't dance, you'll be punished. The drums rolled again. The crowd waited. Still, the tortoise remained unmoving. And so, the hunter was punished. His life was taken right there in front of the people. His blood soaked the earth. And the crowd stood still, silent, as the chief's order was carried out. But then, something unexpected happened. As soon as the hunter's life was taken, the tortoise slowly raised its head. It stretched out its legs and began to dance. Slowly, with grace and rhythm, it moved in a way no one had ever seen before. It danced as though it had been waiting for this moment. And once again, the tortoise sang its song. Asem mp nipa, na nipa na psm. Trouble does not look for man. It is man who always chases trouble. The villagers stood in stunned silence. They had witnessed the truth, but it was too late. The tortoise had danced, yes, but only after the hunter had lost his life. They realized that the hunter had spoken the truth, but no one had believed him. The chief had acted too quickly, too angrily, without understanding. From that day on, the village learned a hard lesson. Sometimes the truth is not believed until it is too late. And sometimes the trouble we face is not caused by outside forces, but by our own actions, our own decisions, and our own pride. The story of the dance tortoise became a lesson passed down for generations. Trouble does not look for man. It is man who looks for trouble. Moral lesson. Trouble does not look for man. It is man who looks for trouble. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this story today. Please subscribe for more moral stories.